So I failed today. I bought a scooter. I have an electric scooter. It's a solar FF 2.0 Black Edition. It is so fast. It's so powerful. It's my very first scooter. It's my very first power, motor, fun toy. I've never been a bike guy. I never rode motorcycle. I've never been an athlete. I've never been in sports. I've never done anything remotely physical. I walk and I hike, and even then, when I was younger, growing up, my dad used to say, "What the fuck is wrong with your legs? Why are you walking like that?" Because I'm the bow knees, or that the fat kid knees. Like if you're too fat and you stand a certain way and then your knees go in, my legs are like that. So even when I'm walking and running and shit like that, it's like I'll injure myself simply because I'm deformed because I was just never athletic. But anyways, I have this scooter and it's so nice. It is so fucking nice. Yesterday was my very first day with it, and I took it to work for my very first. So I got here on Tuesday. I got here 2 days ago, and I assembled it and everything, and then I charged it overnight, and then it was 4 a.m. and I just kind of go for it. And the maiden voyage on my way to work, it was not the fastest or most stable. Like I definitely wobbled a bit, and I definitely wobbled, and I stayed below 15 miles per hour. If I even felt myself going above 15 miles per hour, I'd release it. At no point did I stop. I kept going the entire time. If I was approaching a red light or a stop sign, I just slowed down a little bit so that I didn't have to dismount, get off the scooter, and then get back on it, because I was worried that getting on it would be difficult. But that was my first ride into work. It was very careful and whatnot. And then when I was coming home yesterday, my second ride, I just it was second nature out of nowhere. And it's I was going with it. It was a really nice ride. It was my favorite part of the day. So much so that when I got up this morning and I went to work, I had a fucking blast. It's my favorite part of the day. So much so that the first time that I went into work, it took me an hour and a half to get to work. Because of how slow I was going. Today, this morning, it took me 42 minutes to get to the office. And that is simply because I was also being very cautious again. But obviously, there were times where I was just full throttle, going full throttle on the lowest setting, of course. So this scooter has 3 power modes. It has an eco mode, it has a turbo, and it has 1 wheel or 2 wheel motors. So I drove it in the work yesterday. I kept it on single wheel eco mode. So the fastest that it would get to was 20 miles per hour, 25 if I was on a slight decline. And then today, I was pushing it. I was really pushing it. And there was this one section. It wasn't even that I was going fast when I fell. So on my way home today from work, I just there's this section where you have to turn and then do a sharp turn, and you have to go over some railroad tracks and make a sharp turn to get onto the bike path. And I'm not the best with turns right now. And it was it's a curb, so you have a very small section that you can go through. And so then I went through, but I didn't make it onto the cement bike path. I stayed in the dirt, and then I didn't stop. I didn't brake, and instead my wrist turned the throttle. I went even faster. And then the scooter just goes this way, and then I tumble and I roll. I rolled. I'll show you if I can. Oops, sorry. I don't know if that's gonna. But I rolled, and that was the best. That was the worst part that happened to me, actually, was my knee. I scraped up my knee. I was wearing denim jeans, so the jeans have a tear on them now, which is honestly really cool. I think it gives them character. Oh yeah. So I fell, I rolled, and then I just got up lifted the scooter, and I went for it again. I just kept going. You just get up and you keep going, because I feel like it's a lesson. That's a lesson for me that says I need to commit. Like, I need to commit to the lean, commit to if I had turned just like 6 more inches, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have fallen. I would have just gone straight. So I need to commit to the lean. And also, the final lesson is it doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you get up, it's not a loss, and you're still winning. Maybe you're not winning, but you haven't lost as long as you get up. That is the lesson.